to a year of eternal love. A Course in Miracles, Review 2, Lesson 82. We review these ideas today. This was Lesson 63. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. My forgiveness is the means by which the light of the world finds expression through me. My forgiveness is the means by which I become aware of the light of the world in me. My forgiveness is the means by which the world is healed. Together with myself, let me then forgive the world, that it may be healed along with me. Suggestions for specific forms for applying this idea are: let peace extend from my mind to yours. And name that person. I share the light of the world with you. And name that person as well. Through my forgiveness, I can see this as it is. And to go over Lesson 64, let me not forget my function. I would not forget my function, because I would remember myself. I cannot fulfill my function if I forget it. And unless I fulfill my function, I will not experience the joy that God intends for me. Suitable specific forms of this idea include: let me not use this to hide my function from me. I would use this as an opportunity to fulfill my function. This may threaten my ego, but cannot change my function in any way. And for the insights on this, we're still in review. It's our second review so far, going through the workbook for students found in A Course in Miracles, where we're reviewing 2 previous lessons each day. We need to review. We need to have repetition. We get closer to the truth the more we go over and over and over. And this review is very special. It is introducing many different things. It's the tiptoeing so far that we're not a body. It's not fully shown yet, but it's getting there. But it's really defining our function of who we are, that our function and our happiness are identical. Our function is forgiveness. It is where we find our salvation. In this dream that we live in, it is very hard for some at times to forgive. But what you're doing when you encounter anyone, especially that you may have a grievance or a resentment towards, they are our greatest teacher. And that is why it is also where our salvation will be found. Because we are meeting ourselves. We could either be projecting fear from our ego's fear-based thought system, or we are extending love from who we really are, the divine creation of God that we are. We have many grandiose ideas of what our function may be here on this earth, maybe this dream world that we're really living in. But there is only one function. We're here to remind another of their own divinity, that we are one, that there is no separation. We do that by sharing miracles with them. This is why it is a course in miracles. It is a course of understanding you, of knowing yourself. When you're looking upon everybody, it's the reflection of many stars, but it is only one. It is you. When you do offer that forgiveness, you're healing the part of your mind, the perception. We are here to go over things and have repetition so we think like God thinks. We love like God loves. We are love that God is. God is love. That's the other name. It's where we come from. It's why we need the mind training. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Is that such a strange concept to be had? That what I send forth, you actually feel it? I'm reminded that when we walk into a room, and we don't need to know anything beforehand, that we walk into it, and there's people in it, and if they were arguing, fighting, and it was intense, you feel it. You instinctively know something's going on here. Nobody here is in the spirit of harmony. Or when you get the feeling to call an old friend or a relative that you haven't spoken to in a while, and then they pick up, I was thinking of calling you as well. It's from the mind. Our mind and the mind of God's is linked in our oneness, in our consciousness, linked to the superconsciousness. Some of this may be very heavy for you to really fully understand and to absorb it, and that's okay. These are seeds, and let these seeds, embrace them to be planted into your consciousness. Stay with these lessons, stay with the practice periods. I went over these special instructions yesterday. Check that video out. Go over these. This is for our happiness. And we will fulfill our functions so that we will be happy. I want to thank you for joining with me today. This is a year of eternal love. love you. I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's lesson. And until then, God bless.